Alright, let's pick it up here. We're gonna need to do the, Mr. Orange is trying to show us the Konohana shuffle. Unfortunately, he can't do that until all the cherry trees have blossomed. And I'm seeing how many we've left behind. I don't think there's any here presently, so... Wow, you're such a pessimist. Well, I'm sure that since the tree's actually, growing leaves, then I'm sure she's not really, you know, dead. Okay. How many, trees are we missing that need to be, restored? Whoops. I think this one needs to. And, I think I should be missing one, and it's usually the last tree in the map that gives you the most praise in all the other ones. So, no way I'm gonna jump through that. So we're gonna have to do it this way. Okay. So instead of one praise, we got 6. It's a little bit more than what we had before, but it all adds up. And I think in the field here there's... Whoops. I should really slow down. There's sparrows. So these need to be fed. Okay, moving on. So, all the trees have blossomed, so now Mr. Orange can show us his Konohana shuffle. Unfortunately, the day is not with us, because by the time we get there, it's about night, and Mr. Orange has already retired to his house. So, unfortunately, we could theoretically wait it out, but I'm not that patient. And knowing that we have the power of sunrise, we can actually add more hours to the day. So I probably screwed with so many animals there. The reason I'm doing this is because we're going to be greatly rewarded, and that's how we're going to get to the next area. Gingerly sip, like practically chugging it down. Oh Lord, what is going on here? And nobody notices the giant orange? Okay. Now, we're gonna have to do something similar to what we did for Susanoo to, basically increase his ego. But instead of slashing stuff, we're gonna do something different. So... Okay. Now this is where we come in. We have to draw a circle to bloom these trees. Or to bloom the tree. If in case you're wondering, this is Sequoia's tree, so this will actually do us some good. Unfortunately, timing is of the essence in this case. Because if you don't time it right, we're gonna have to start back in the beginning of the Konohana shuffle. Okay. And bingo. We've done it. So now we're gonna actually be rewarded with something pretty cool. Unfortunately, we have to wait a little bit because since this is Sakuya's tree, she's gonna show up and obviously praise us, and he smells of booze. And here she comes. Yeah. Well, that's awfully kind of her. Too bad he's out of it, and yeah, she's really changed. I think this is because she's been rejuvenated. Yeah, you're really spoiling her, aren't you? Okay, we got a lot of praise from this. Thanks to Sakuya. So, our journey is not done. And nor does it look like that because Orochi is still, in number. Or numbers. This is probably her most common phrase in this game. Every time you run into her. Fortunately now more often when you actually approach her tree under the gate. Okay, this is the greatest reward at this point. You're saying it's like bad thing, Ishin. Okay, got another constellation. We're gonna finish this one. It looks familiar, doesn't it? Oh, you moron. Look what you did to yourself. Congratulations. So, this is one of the floral gods. I think it's kind of... I don't know if this is a reference to the three monkeys that are usually depicted outside of temples. The see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. I don't think that's the case because obviously they're using instruments of some kind. Okay. This upgrade, it's pretty worth its weight in gold. Or it's pretty useful if you want to move further. So, you don't remember how I said you can't exactly swim very far in this game? Now we can actually solve that problem. Because you can actually swim, and using a lily pad you can restore exactly, it's basically some sort of land, so watch what I do. Unfortunately, we're running out of time, so... And unfortunately, Ishin is going to say a lot of stuff at the moment. Says the one who's actually riding on me. Okay, there's an area that the ferries closed down. That's one of the areas where Ishin told us to look at before we headed back here. So, in doing so, we can actually proceed to the next area. Okay. In the, treasure chest over there, there's a sun fragment, so... At this point, we now have 2.